You're listening to Safety FM Min.
This episode of the broadcast and the podcast is brought to you by Safety Focus Moment. They're consultants that want to help you get the safety culture you've been looking for. For more information, go to safetyfocusmoment.com.
Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Safety FM Mini with me. Yeah, with me. You know, because it's Friday, so we have to do the shortened version of exactly what is going on inside of the world and inside of the multiverse. I hope everything is good and grand inside of your neck of the woods, because that's something that's very important. So let's talk today a little bit about some things that are going on. Let's talk about time. Yeah, not just time. Let's talk about the smallest unit of time possible, the Planck second. Have you heard of this? This is the shortest measurable duration in physics. It's around 5.39 times 10^44 seconds. So let me kind of give you the description here. That's a decimal point followed by 43 zeros and a half. The blink of an eye, eternity compared to this, the flash of a camera is still too slow. The time that it takes light to travel to the smallest possible distance, yep, that's a Planck second. Just in case you're not familiar with it. Now you might be wondering, why? Yeah, why are we talking about something so ridiculous and tiny? Because in safety, time matters down to the smallest fraction of a second. It's the only takes a fraction of a second for a decision to prevent an accident or for a hazard to turn into an injury. But before we go deeper into that, let's talk about something else that builds up over time, and that's your financial future. Today's episode is sponsored by Acorns. You guys have heard me talk about Acorns before, and the app that makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing so that your money has a chance to grow for you, your kids, and your retirement. You don't need to be an expert. Acorns recommends a diversified portfolio that fits your goals. You don't even need to be rich. Acorns lets you invest with spare change for as little as $5. And it doesn't take long, just about 5 minutes to set it up. Go to acorns.com/safetyfm or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorn.com/safetyfm. So back to time. A Planck second may be impossibly short, but in safety, every fraction of a second counts. A worker notices a hazard, a split second too late, an injury happens. A driver glances onto their phone just for a second and a crash occurs. But here's the thing, just small investments grow into something bigger over time. Small safety habits add up. Micro decisions, checking before lifting, pausing before stepping into, thinking before acting. These tiny actions repeated create a culture of safety. And let's not limit to safeguards that we can put in place. So if a Planck second is the shortest measure of time, what's the smallest measure of safety? The moment you decide to act before it's too late. Remember, tiny moments, big impact. I have been your safety manager and host, Jay Allen. Make sure to stay safe, stay aware, and I'll catch you next time on Safety FM Mini. Bye-bye for now.
The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and its guest and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the company. Examples of analysis discussed within this podcast are only examples. They should not be utilized in the real world as the only solution available, as they are based only on very limited and dated open source information. Assumptions made within this analysis are not reflective of the position of the company. No part of this podcast may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted in any any form or by any means, mechanical, electronic, recording, or otherwise, without prior written permission of the creator of the podcast, Jay Allen.